That's not your job. Your job is to dash out, take some fights, take some space, and tell your team, yo, plant, I got you. That's your job. You're playing Jett. If you die to the flank, that's your Chamber's problem. He should have dealt with that. This is our third VOD review for Rask 9. We started Diamond 1, then we were Diamond 3. Where are we at now? Are we up into Ascendant? We are. We're into Ascendant. From Diamond 1 to Ascendant. What's that, 1 month? Not even? Not even a month. The power of free VOD review. Let's take a peep. Ooh, playing Jett. I can tell though, we're still not in the big leagues. You know how I can tell? No Viper on our team, no controller at all on the enemy team. Against no controller with a Sage, you generally want to go B, by the way. They're going to have a really hard time denying your plant. So we were working on defense, hunting for the first fight, more aggressively, especially when we're not opping, and changing up our angles and sights when we're not getting much action. Then on offense, our crosshair placement on our initial offensive peaks. Pretty straightforward stuff. Alright. I was letting you get away with this a bit more when we were Diamond, because it wasn't as important. But we're Ascendant now. You're trying to get to Immortal, I presume. Why else would you come back for VOD review? An Immortal player with a Sheriff, when his Chamber's peeking belt, has to come down here and peek this way like a good Jett. Because this is what Jetts do. And then you come around this way and take these fights. Why? The Chamber's better at this fight because his Headhunter has no damage fall off, so even this 47-meter range. And now it's hard for us to play entry. Look where we are, our dash is about to run out, and our whole team is up here, and we're the only duelist. Now we have no dash. We gotta care less about our life, you ever ask? Here we're the lowest HP player. We need to go first. We gotta have one of these teammates follow us and trade us. Lowest HP player should go first in these scenarios. You know that. Careful, careful. At this range, that's not gonna kill if they have heavy armor, and they will have heavy armor because they just won pistol round. So if you want to hold mid from a vertical angle, your team, hold it from up here. Yeah, what's the delay for? Where have you seen this, Rask 9? I'm gonna be bullying you on this now. We gotta be more meta. Normally I just see Jess updraft right over. Maybe even dash. They'll pop dash early and they'll updraft dash. Oops, oh, look at me, I'm a Jett player. And they'll spot.
One mid. One enemy remaining.
Alright, we're not playing Chamber this game, Rask. So we gotta be careful, because right now we're playing like Chamber. And this is why I tell people to stick to one role. So we got the Chamber trip here. You're the solo duelist. I don't care if you think they might flank. That's not your job. Your job is to dash out, take some fights, take some space, and tell your team, yo, plant, I got you. That's your job. You're playing Jett. If you die to the flank, that's your Chamber's problem. He should have dealt with that. Or your Sage's problem. I don't care whose problem it is, but it's not your problem. Alright, let me show you real quick. This is a hit I've been learning recently for Jett on this map that I took from TENS. And hopefully you'll see like the difference in how you're playing Jett than like a higher low player. He fights this orb, he smokes here, primes his dash, he dash up drafts, and then he fights up there, and then I'll take the rope, and he comes rafters. And he's usually here within like the first 10 seconds. At the vibe where he does it? Yeah, you want me to dig it up? You think I don't? One sec. No.
Okay. Jen. behind the wall, he has a TikTok wall, Jen. TikTok wall, Jen, Viper, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Jett. Now let's watch Rask 9. You know what Rask 9's playing right now? He's playing Chamber. Yeah, no, dash in.
Enemy B.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Spike planted.
Let's watch more 10s on Icebox. 10s. There we go.
Nice. Oh, whoa.
Whoa, look at that tech.
Dogs are popping off right now.
Where did he learn that one?
Nest, can you hear that?
Yes.
Bell swinging.
Top right, Rafter. Sugar one.
Still there.
That's just like
Yeah,
unhealthy as
two
fuck.
bullets left.
He even lets his Viper swing this first, and then he usually transitions to entry.
What the fuck?
And look, this is so similar to that round where we were B, and I called us too passive. And look at this guy.
Everything down.
You see the difference? Do you see the difference, Rask? You're not playing Chamber, you're playing Jett.
Default.
You know, early we're popping our dash. It's like you're using it like Chamber TP.
No charges left.
And our first fight on the site goes to our initiator. I hope everybody watching sees that this is the danger, though, of playing more than one role. Rast9, I gave him lots of Chamber advice. He was a Chamber main, and this is a Jett game. And I hope you see, just... even playing such a similar agent, because you're like, oh, they're both good oppers. The playstyles need to be so different. And it varies map to map. This is why it's so hard to flex, and not just main one agent or one role. Because you need to learn multiple playstyles. It's like you have to learn the game twice. Yeah, look, that doesn't look polished at all. Alright, let's check defense. I've seen enough offense, and I think you have too, Rask, to know that you're just not prepared to play this agent on this map on offense, and if you want to be, you need to get some server time in. So at this point in the round, they're B. And we have an op on B, right? Our Chamber has an op. I wouldn't rotate. They have no smokes on the enemy team. And B is a super hard bomb site to hit without smokes. And we have an op. So I would probably take space A. So you take this orb. Like our team's getting kills B and we have an op B. I'm probably staying A. Yeah, get down from there. You missed. Chill. Drop. Change angles. MMR rifle. I like this. They peek belt a lot. Yeah. Especially if we are solo entry. We have to play, you know, like second contact on first angles and explode onto site if we are hitting. Like first. All of those fights on the site need to be like us, you know? And we need server time. Because we're seeing you like mess up, you know, dashes on top of 410 and whatnot. We got practice. There we go. We can't miss that. You just can't miss it. If you're maining Jett, you know, that's the whole strength of maining an agent. You practice these things on the agent, and then you're really consistent on them. Next VOD, no Icebox, or is it fine? I think it's fine. Well, we can do Icebox again. Okay, so offense, we really need to pay attention to that. And defense, we'll call it post gunfight hygiene, or like repositioning after gunfights. Needs to be more explosive, vertical, creative, we'll say.